Hello and welcome to MFAT Coaching. Today I am going to do a flip through of my Erin Condren. This is the A5 size. This is my first full year in this size. And I'm going to go through every spread that I decided to keep, which is most of them. But I don't use them. I didn't use the monthly spread, so you're not going to see any of those. I went through those. I needed to move on into the next year, and so I went ahead and pulled these out. But I'm going to show you what my first year ever, my first year being a decorative planner in this planner and what that looked like. You're going to see a transformation for sure. So if that interests you, I encourage you to stick around. All right, so last year, the very first spread that I did that I really liked was an anniversary spread. This one I decided was worth keeping. Either it meant I used it enough or there were stickers that I really love. Like this is one of my favorite stickers. It says, "What is life but a grand adventure?" And so this was also my anniversary week. And so that's the first one that I kept. And you can see I was kind of doing like more memory planning almost at that point. Then the following next week was a spread for the Olympics. This was July of 2021 into August. So really just, again, I was kind of, what am I doing? What I shouldn't do, some date nights. It was more memory planning than anything else. Here's the following week where I start talking about podcast edit, and you're going to see that is a theme because this planner is going to switch from memory to podcast at some point. And I was playing here with some layering. These are some of my first spreads ever. Nothing there. But here's another August spread. I love this cute, like, acting as though it's being held down. It says learning is a treasure that follows you forever. And I was still using it to kind of plan out some of my life. All right, here's where I just decorated the middle. And I actually know that I did not use it this week, but later on I went back and used it for something related to my podcast. I have a podcast. It's Apartment 29A. It's my best friend and I. We drink tea. We talk about podcasts. We talk about books, and we talk about whatever we want. Usually somewhere between half an hour to an hour show. And these were some different podcast categories that we came up with, and what are your favorites? Here's a spread that I never use, but I do really like it. I like the color combinations. These are Erin Condren stickers. All right, now you're gonna see a pattern where I started to use this for my podcast. So here we had the actual episode. We talked about some interviews, some ideas for it. I had decorated the sides, the edges, but I didn't use this too much. But I do think this is a very cute spread. Still very functional though. Here is a rainbow spread. Kind of took it across the page. Where I was talking about maybe some Instagram things that we could do. Again, now it is for the podcast. The episodes, some different things that we can do. And I went with the rainbow throughout using the pens. All right, now we are fully into the podcast. These are Kelly the Plan stickers. All right, got a sloth and coffee spread. Not quite as used. All right, Halloween spread. Now I'm playing with colors, the purples, the oranges. Here's the podcast that we do. We record every week, some lists. So you can see it's starting to really come together. I'm trying to understand how I can really use this. Same thing with this Halloween spread. And it was Halloween all month. These are some lists that I created. So ways in which I used the journal, or the planner. This is a birthday spread. Here we're on episode 37. It's amazing. We just recorded episode 70. A friends spread. I love it. You can see now I've kind of gotten a pattern. I have a big box here where we talk about the recording, and then little boxes because we try to schedule a post every day on Instagram to help promote the show. I love friends. This was my birthday month, so it was all things that I really love and care about. I love to travel. So same, you can see how it's shaping up. Oh my gosh, I love this washi. This was the week before my birthday. I don't think we actually recorded, but it was all about books and things that I love. So books, wine, music, dessert, Harry Potter. Oh my gosh, just so cute. My favorite things. Here is a camping spread. These are decals that my mother made that I got to use. Last Christmas spread with the blues. I made some of my own boxes when I didn't have enough boxes of the right color. Some more Christmas spreads. Yeah, we didn't do one over Christmas. We didn't record on Christmas Eve, for instance. But I still made the spread. I just think it's so cute. But you can tell I knew I wasn't going to use it for that same purpose, but I didn't fill it out at all. But oh, like this is just so cute. The new year this year, you can see I sometimes do, like this was episode 44. I didn't put it in. I don't even know exactly when we recorded it, but we recorded 45 here, so I just have it on a sticky note. Same thing with episode 46 is just a sticky note, but here's the spread. You will see I've learned to try and anticipate when we're gonna record and put more space and boxes to write, but that hasn't happened yet. Here's just a beautiful kind of wintry pink spread. It's just, I just think it's really beautiful. I really like this spread. And we were talking about Valentine's Day early. Here's, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a metallic pen, which is really fun to see. So instead of doing a box, I did little half icons and just wrote straight on it. But I did really like that for something a little different. I don't always like this kind of every other, but I just think it really works here for this spread. Here is a Disney spread. So cute. And then very simple, but I really love mail. And so I did a mail spread with these cute little gnomes who are delivering the mail. I enjoyed this, like being able to just do it straight down the center with a few things in each box. It just really, it's very simple, but I really enjoyed that simplicity. And you can see I'm using the boxes to say what we're putting on Instagram. Here was a fun Valentine's Day spread where I used some cardstock and some stickers. I cut out some hearts. It was hearts and roses. That was the theme. And I really like how that one came out, where the colors kind of pop on each page in different places. Like this one, just, it's so simple, but this really adds just that little zinger. This was a Lacey spread. This is my dog, Lacey. These are stickers I made and printed on the wrong side of the sticker paper, making the sticker paper useless, but it was a good experience for me. And you can see it's starting to come up. That is not the sticker paper's fault. That is my fault. This is our 1-year anniversary. We didn't talk about specific things. I think we talked about the podcast as a whole. Here's another spread I didn't use, but it's certainly beautiful. I also don't know what the theme was. It does say I'm doing my best, and that is always enough, which I really like. I also think we didn't record, because if we had recorded, I would have used this. This was another book spread. I really enjoyed this podcast. Like, these are the individual letters. These are Pipstick stickers. These owls make me so happy. This little woman reading. I just like write down the page again. I don't always like that, but I really enjoyed it this time. There's just so many different ways to decorate the vertical. Nope, to decorate the horizontal. Every time, friends, every time. Here is, of course, a St. Patrick's Day spread with all the green. I really enjoy that. Just a nice floral, peaceful spread here for March. Some ideas. So here's 57 and then 58 and 58 continued. So, you know, sometimes you don't make a spread, but you still got to use it. So there we go. And there was kind of a rainy day spread. Very simple, but I enjoyed. I was kind of practicing with some different boxes, a different organization. Very simple. I would probably now do a little bit more than this, but definitely was doing what I needed it to. Same thing here, like a green palm leaf spread. Belief in yourself. I love it. So episode 60 here now. Then in April, we had this butterfly Easter spread, which I really enjoyed. These are, of course, Calva-Plan stickers. And that takes us to what is actually in my current planner. So here you'll see, I do use these spreads a little, just like we were off these weeks. These are the episodes that's coming out when we're recording those things. They're on sticky notes because we change our mind a lot, depending on our schedule. But this was a jazz spread. This was one of these days is International Jazz Day, so I did a bunch of jazz spreads that month. Really enjoyed this. Yeah, really cute. Little jazz bear. Didn't do a spread. Here's another Disney spread. And you can see now I'm starting to realize just what I actually need. It took me like a year to figure out like what I actually needed on a weekly basis. For the podcast. Then we had kind of this green. This is just a very peaceful spread for me. I love this donut. It makes me hungry. Tea. Yeah, really, really enjoyed how this came. Progress over perfection, friends. That is true. Then this week, this was bees were the theme. So I had bees with all of the butterflies and flowers. I enjoy that I like drew the bee. Really like this page. I don't know, I want something like curve this, make it a little different. I have learned I do not like it when I do this. When I put one sticker, like just kind of middle of the page off to the edge. I don't know. I don't like it. I've done it multiple times and it's not for me. I gotta stop doing it. All right. This was a Memorial Day spread. I really enjoyed this page went like this and this page was this, but the colors were together and so it all really came together. This, of course, was a sticky note. It didn't match the colors, but that's okay. It is. Actually, I can take that off because it was the Abby Reviews episode. We had a guest star. It was super fun. Then we had this is a tea spread with the different tea bags. It kind of bothers me that this and this are almost at the exact same angle, so I wish I had angled one the other way, but it's harder with this one, like if I did them both. Anyway, I really enjoy that these all have the black background that matched this, and then I can pull out the colors. If I wish I had this like yellow color in a box, but I didn't. Then I have this. This is a spread for the beginning of the term, beginning of the school year, the summer term, and you can see we used some of it. I did have a big box. I knew we were going to record 2 episodes, but I wasn't writing it down correctly. Then this is what was going on Instagram. This is the episode that dropped. So I'm getting better. And this is last week's spread, which I love. So I just, this spread has brought me a lot of joy. I had the space for the box. I'm prepping for my vacation. I had a box where I knew we were going to write some things. These are some new podcasts I've started listening to. This is everything that we're going to do on Instagram, or what we might have needed for Instagram this week. I needed to edit videos. So it was everything that I needed, but then just so much fun to decorate. All right, that is 1 year in Erin Condren A5 horizontal. So, I mean, let's just look. To go from this, which is certainly not bad, it's very cute, but to go from this to that is the difference a year makes. And that was just really fun for me to see. I hope that you found some inspiration from these, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, anything I can do for you, let me know. If you like this video, please give it click that like button. And if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, click the subscribe button. You can find me on Patreon. You can find me on Instagram, MFAC Coaching. All right, thanks everyone. Have a great week. Bye.